How do, folks? I promised four things: barbs, gems, pasta. Of course, on a Wednesday evening, champagne. Champagne, champagne for everyone. Delightful. Delightful. Right, we're going to be splitting between two accounts. Gem farming here. We've got an 11-minute break. Let's head over and kill some barbs. Let's do my hair as well. It looks awful. Awful, I tell you. Much better. Now I'm beautiful. Beautiful again. Bad guy, me. I'm the greatest of guys. I'm a local hero. Just ask my parents. Actually, they probably don't like me. Here we go. Let's go on Discord and tell my loyal fans. Just remember how to use Discord. And again. Oh, Tortoise, you stopped the game. What made you stop the game? I will. I'm just, managing my time between barb killing, ready for the pass opening in Season of Conquest, and gem farming, ready for VIP 12. Bloody hell, where's this? I did thunder. It does take a long time to play rock. You got to commit to it. You've got to commit to it full time. Quit your job. Quit school. Rock it up. Come on, get closer together. Hey, Dutch, how you doing? What's up, hero, my friend? You can tell I'm home alone when dinner is pasta. Pasta with some sauce. The easiest dinner to make. Okay, these guys aren't gonna. We'll go over here. Got our pass opening starting tomorrow. I'm very excited about. Crystal Tech needs a bit of a push, but we have some gems. We have some crystals to work with now. Hey, Mason, how you doing? Well, all of our rune fight in KVK1 have been like that. We had two proper fights, and the rest of them have just been the opponent didn't bother turning up. Oh, Reaper location. I'll show it when we get on there. Oh, I've still got this fucking fog to explore. One, two, three. There's nothing worth. Yeah. He might struggle. He unlocked tier 5 t'other day. Go for it, though. Here we go. We desperately need the ring. We need like 20 more legendary equipments, or 25. So it's bound to be in this one. Actually, that was quite good. I think rune fights that are non-fights are so disappointing. The beauty of taking free honor is so much less than fighting against people. The whole game's fighting. That's the whole point. Also, Richard. Remember when I criticised Richard every video? Look at him now. Happily going through every fight. Done this many barbs today and he's still on 90% health. Too hot. Twat. I like it hot, but not that hot. Hey, Rarely, how you doing, mate? I was going to watch TV, but I've watched TV a lot of the day. I've been watching Gem V from The Boys World. It's so good. Everyone watch The Boys. You'll thank me. I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream for, but certainly long enough to grind some... Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Certainly enough to grind some barbs and some gems. Really want to speed this up. I haven't got enough crystals to do too many more pieces of research. Might fork out some money for some tomorrow, but for today, we're doing all right on the crystal tree. Not maxing it. Mason, I bet you always max crystals. How close are we now? 4 plus 23, so that's 27. We get 17 back from uncrafting the Elaine's amulet thing. So we're 10 away. If I buy the ones in the VIP shop, I can't remember, it's 15, right? So that's 4, so that means we're 6 away. If I buy the ones here, that means we'll be 4 away, so we're not going to have the ring by tomorrow, which is a shame. I need to somehow get a Vanquisher bundle. Yeah, I shall get back on the Boudica chain wagon as well. Hey, Ultra Dragon? Yeah, of course you will, mate. Tier 1 and meta in KVK4. I mean, Tier 1 Siege, I'm a huge convert to the Tier 1 Siege. I resisted it for ages because I like the idea of having Tier 4 Siege, but I'm all about Tier 1 Siege now. Keep on going. Little bit at a time. There we go. No, sorry, I didn't proc him. No, get him quick, get him quick. There we go. Right, let's check on the gems. The important thing. Farming gems all day and all night. Yeah, you get... All right, Tommy. How you doing, mate? You get about 3 weeks between KVK 3 and 4, thanks to their new thing where they force everyone in. On all my farm accounts, I'm doing the free-to-play crystal route, and fucking hell, it takes ages. 2 minutes. How many gems do we have now? I mined 150 this morning, and then my marches went home when I was doing something else. So it's 150 plus 670 plus 417, so let's say it's 1100. So that's 1500. Okay, so over 2,000. About 2,250 gems mined today. Oh, God. Oh, I will, Mason, I will. I love seeing the little tidbits from you. What are your thoughts on Gorgo, Mason? Interest in her or not? For the future, for your account, of course. Anything to do today? Some more units. Right. I assume that'll just be siege. That'll be 5 hours. It'll be just too late, so we'll speed that up. Lightfall, as soon as well, Hisoka sent me a picture today of his gems, and he's got like, how many's he got? 76 plus 90, so let's say 370 for ease. So he's got 370,000. If I count my VIP as gems, I'm on 271 plus 60, so 31. So he's about 40k gems ahead of me. And I'm willing to let him stay ahead of me. This has been a killer. Oh, what's the nerf she got? I've just been watching the Chisgul video where he basically has a like, ooh, Gorgo's great. Gorgo Constantine. Which seems good from what I saw. Although she'll be nerfed. I expect to nerf. I didn't know a nerf had already happened. Wait, that's the wrong one, isn't it? Okay, where should... Curse my gem farming existence. Come here. This is what we're getting. We're getting high quality gem farming action. Tomorrow there's fighting, but for today it's farming. Okay. Yeah, I saw the Gorgo Liu Vizier as well, which seemed to make her excellent. I'm patiently waiting for the new Archer Commander. In the interim, Mason, I'm assuming I should put all my gold heads in Zug for the fighting tomorrow. Lightfall, that would be my greatest. That would be 20,000 gems in a day and a half. Even Hisoka would struggle with that. Oh, they did some fixing with healing, and I think Constantine heals. That's what they're talking about with the quick fix they did today. Ah, that makes a lot of sense. I did think that from what I saw, Constantine and Gorgo was probably like it seemed too strong. It seemed there was some sort of game-breaking bug in there. Let's have a look. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at them. Oh, only the single one. My God. It's painful. Oh, I love seeing reports like this. See how you're doing now, Mason, my friend. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Not bad for a same season account, right? Should I be putting all my gold heads into Zug for the fight tomorrow? I can get him to 5521, I think. Answers on a postcard. Yeah, so 75, 70, yeah, 5521. Almost 3. 80, 75, 104. Really close to 3, actually. Or should I just save them? I think I'll probably use them. Oh, look, the Nevsky Joan one. Okay, let me just get these gems. Hey, Asterix, mate. Max Skippy, Mr. Infantry here. See, that's the other very viable path I could take, right? I suppose there's no wrong answer, right? Should I max Scipio or Zug? Well, both are excellent. When's the next gem march coming in? 5 minutes. We've got 5 minutes of barb grinding. It's the only empire. Asterix, thank you. I need to change to Ottomans. I was telling myself that today. I have to get more pasta as well. Fill up the champagne while we're here. So, how are you trading against cross-season players, my friend? As I look for someone. Come on, must be some barbs somewhere that someone hasn't killed. No, lovely. Let's have a look at the rest then. Sun Tzu YSG, not a KVK3 Marsh, it seems. Oh, you haven't even maxed the Joan. It's very unlike you. You got the 5 at the end, which is nice. Wow, that's pretty brutal. Oh, I remember the early days when I could trade like this. Now it's a bit more even. How are you faring against these cross-season whales? Are you still trading well against them? Yeah, I'm going to do Zoom, to be honest. Ottomans, but I need to... I'm going to wait till tomorrow because I'll get the AP bonus today. But I'm going to need to remind myself not to train any more troops. Kill. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. many of this bastard fog have we explored now? Probably it's got to be about 80%, surely. That was a good guess. Oh, of course, VIP. I forgot about the VIP 18. What it gives you the extra capacity, right? You get all. Well, let's just go and have a look. You get all damage of 17, right? The extra 5%. That's what I really want. I'm not bothered about 16, despite the obvious material benefits. Literally, yeah. All damage plus 5% is what I'm keen on. Of course, the extra 10%. Is it 10 or 5% troop capacity? It's 10, right? Yeah. The extra 10% troop capacity must be massive. It's hard to compete with that, I guess. Over here, darling. Here's my crystal tree at the moment. Got the bows up. Finish these things here. Finish attack formation to 7. Get all those to 10. All the way down here, and eventually unlock the march, which I thought I was a lot closer to than I am. And the main thing for me is just the troop capacity up. I really want that. I can always tell when I fight a VIP 18 player. That you can just, like the numbers, you just look at them and think, doesn't make sense. I should be doing a lot better than that. Mm-hmm. Come on, I believe in my chaining skills. Mm-hmm. No, come back. Let's go this way instead. Don't leave me, bro. Don't leave me. Don't leave me alone in this big wide world. Keep going. Keep going. There we go. I don't think my honor's particularly good, actually. It's better than it was. I always hover around 200 to 300. I never make the massive push. I might stream tomorrow's fight. Depends what I got on. Okay, it's higher than I thought. Odin, of course. Odin's so active. Oh, Phantom. Well, I kind of did when I first started the channel, Asterix, and then I realised that it feels a bit lame to give it away. Also, if we do badly, like next update video, we're shit, which we did do before. I prefer the streaming to the actual videos for just KVK fights. I just need to get in the habit of doing them. Because I kind of need to make sure my head's in the game. Although now that I've been taught all these actual keyboard shortcuts, nope, wrong one. F1. I'm going to be a beast tomorrow. A beast. I quit vaping yesterday. That didn't go very well. My aim is to quit this time. Thunder. Oh, thunder. I think at my age, you can focus on one thing at once. Either fighting or streaming. I'll try. I'll do me darndest. So who are we against tomorrow? I mean, I've just focused on barbarians and focused less on the other bits. 37 seem to be keen to lead everything, so I'm happy to let them. So against these guys, 3034. So we're against which camp is it? 3034. Fire camp, right. Let's have a look. How do I see it? Okay, so we're theoretically a little more active. I assume the one I clicked on isn't their main one. They're against Lit. Lit and RTG, and we've got CVP win. So it should be quite close. Looks to be pretty even numbers. Okay, we're against 47. They're strong. Oh, I didn't know you got ignored, Mason. But I think you joined after the migration was finished, despite me thinking otherwise. Yeah, I saw the kickoff. The kickoff is strong in our alliance chat. Oh, 3052. Which one's 3052? Oh my god, I forgot to gen farm. It's far less important than fighting. Far more important than fighting, sorry. We are in Seed B. Oh, we're dropping loads of frames. Is anyone noticing that? I hoped we'd get C, but we pushed a little bit too much, apparently. Which is a shame. But, yeah. Is what it is. I think people obsess too much about seed sometimes. It's still the same fighting. I'm sure it's not that much different. Obviously, it would be better to be in C, but it's not so much better that it's worth crying about. Oh, don't go home. You have gems to farm. Lazy. $10. 10 minutes of Barbs. Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense, really. AHL, okay, that's 3052. I think they're the weakest members of our whole KVK. We're probably the second or third weakest. We have the biggest hearts. And you know what that counts for? Not a lot. It's saying I have 100% drop frame, so could anyone clarify whether that's actually the case or if it's just scaremongering from Rock? Or OBS in this case. It looks quite slow. Yeah, Thunder, you wanker. Seems to be what everyone's saying. Okay. Let's have a look at them. Recognize anyone from here, Mason? New player? Not new player? By new, I of course mean the age of the account, and very much not. Got some big old boys. Big old boys with big old accounts. I just like the new accounts more. I feel an affinity with them for obvious reasons. Nah, Thunder's a great guy. But kill him. Kill him. Might take things a bit far sometimes, but it's his sense of humour. Oh, Marco, where can you migrate? Depends what kingdom you're in now, my friend. What kingdom are you in, Marco? I'm sorry if it's still lagging. I'm being told it's dropping 100% of frames. Can't really do anything about it. Yeah, we'll give up if it continues. No, this won't do. Ah, that's interesting to hear, Mason. So we shouldn't fear them tomorrow. Oh, I feel bad, but Thunder's a great guy. Don't need to tell him off. We don't need to tell him off. It's a game. Okay, it's green again now, so I guess we carry on. I remember in one of my old jobs, there was this girl I was friends with, and I called her Sugar Tits as a joke because she actually suggested something. I was like, not now, Sugar Tits. And she took it really to heart, and so she should have done because it was an incredibly thoughtless joke. But sometimes you got to take things in the way they're intended, right? Wasn't my finest moment. I don't know what my finest moment was, actually. Excuse me. Say hello to Mr. Chair. Do what I was going to do. Rock is so much better now. It's all UTC again. Now that with daylight saving time, I thought it was funny as well. Hey, King. Now that it's daylight saving or whatever, now that UTC is the time we use again, I can understand the time. So what time does the pass open tomorrow? Don't you fucking walk away from me, 43er. You and this big lad here are getting in my range. So pass opening tomorrow, so it's 16 hours. So it's midday, okay. I can do midday. Midday works for me. I'll allow it. Sugar tits means it's kind of a pejorative, by which I mean a jokey word. It's kind of what men used to call women. Tits are. These sugar tits is like all right, sugar tits is like something a builder would say down the construction site to a pretty girl who passes. She'd go, or she'd say, get away from me, you fucking creep. Depends on her characteristic. But I prefer, VIP 16, how far? The answer is too far. 216,000 gems worth. But I'm planning to just get there naturally. Save all my gems for no reason. Just keep them all around and then one day quit rock with 400,000 gems. That seems like the right thing to do. 12 UTC, thanks Nikolai. You'll just say, yeah, the fog in KVK. That's why I never liked Heroic Anthem when I used to play back in the day. For this reason. It's fun for a while. You kind of have the nostalgia. It's like, oh, do you remember when we used to have fog in the kingdom? And after a while, you're like, oh, Thunder's a good guy. Thunder was a good guy. He's been wrongly accused. He probably hasn't been, to be honest. He's very rude all the time, but he means it in a nice way. Actually, he probably doesn't. He's just a monster. I won't take on Phantom after yesterday's failure. I need to stay low down in the canyon so that I can win things for the daily quests and the weekly quests and whatnot. Yes. No, this one is not free to play. Oh my god, you've reminded me about the free to play gem grind. And the good thing about this is when I want to get gems, what I do is I open my wallet, take out my credit card and buy them. Which is so much more, I would say, cost effective if you consider time as cost than what I have to do on this account, which is go around gem deposits, farm the living hell out of them. Selfish. Oh, just in the nick of time. Ooh, what's your really unfair KVK, Ray? Let me come and have a look at it. Right, I need to promise that if we've had pasta, the pasta bit of the stream is finished. If you were here for the pasta, I'm sorry, the pasta is now gone. Thank you for watching. Here for the gems, we're just getting started. So do we all think this was... It doesn't look like Constantine if it's passive healing. I can't think what else it would be. This account is 120 days old, and the kingdom is 111 days old. I have a lot of speed ups ready to blast. About 2,000. Asterix, are you here? Asterix, if you're here, tell me how many I've got. You're good at this kind of thing. Which one, Tom? The free-to-play one or the Season of Conquest? I was going for 40 million in this free-to-play one, but my problem I've got here is that no one can fight. Every fight is... Like, the fights were good for a couple of days. And now we just get uncontested runes. We got Kingsland in 30-odd hours, which I assume will be a 10-minute fight, during which we lose against 58 and win against 60. Let's see if they've... When's the next runes? 8 hours, so forget that. But it's so difficult to get kill points here that I'm just giving up. Alright, Waldy, how you doing? Ooh, what's... Ooh, 2v1v1's interesting. Which is this, Ray? Let me come and have a look at it. This account's starting to get to me as well. The inability to get any archer equipment. This is still my best archer march after 112. It's a third of a year. And I've still got 2 green pieces. Obviously I haven't put money in, but I put a lot of time in. Which means a lot of crystal chests. What else do we have on here that's frustrating me? Oh, we have loads of great equipment, comparatively speaking, for cavalry, for infantry. Look at them all just lying there. Archers? No, 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 no. 3 iconic crystals, nothing to put them in. as pointed out in my latest video, Milky Way's the special divine inheritance thing for just a low £4.49. I could get that, but no. We're free to play. First fights are in 16 hours, my friend. Oh, if it's 2 a.m. Mason, the heart is willing, but the mind is tired. C2333. Cool, I'm gonna have a look. I got to bed early last night, like 11 o'clock. 11:30, my phone rang. I got it on loud because my sister's pregnant. She's supposed to be due yesterday, so just in case, I don't know, something happens. My girlfriend's gran saying her hearing aid was broken. Hello? Hey, Greg, hello. I can't hear you. What's wrong? She couldn't sleep. She was worrying about it. Lovely woman, but oh my god. There's a time and a place, Maureen. But you know, I've lost all my grandparents, so it kind of feels like she's a surrogate grandmother now. This morning went round. What happened was a bit had fallen out, and that was it. I like it was the most obvious bit to fix. Oh, you're writing a math exam. Are you a teacher, Wald? Cav main Ray. You and everyone else. Let's have a look. Oh, what am I doing? Of course, you'll be in KVK. So, which one did you say it was? SC 12016. Two zero. Here we go. Student. Right, you'll be a teacher one day if you so desire. What maths is it? I used to love maths. English was always my jam, but I was always a maths. I won't say prodigy, but a maths guy for years until I went down the English route. So who are you allied with? 2333. Let's find you. I assume that's you guys. Yep. How's the coalition doing? So you got two decent-sized alliances. So let's say 17 million for now. Who are you against? Corn Hub, brilliant. Okay, are they the main one for that kingdom? They seem quite small. Okay, there's a decent sized one there. No Nut November. I do No Nut every day. Picardy, La Marche, and I don't know else. Okay. You know, it may seem cowardice, but I always see the value in like a what they call it, recovery KVK. Okay, it's definitely not that one. Just a KVK you don't fight. I wouldn't like the idea of selling it to the kingdom, but like on a game theory level, completely understand it. Completely see the logic, but yeah, selling it to people who've been waiting a long time. Oh dear. Selling it to people who've been waiting a long time might be a difficult one. Ooh, some big boys here. Some very big boys here. I presume you're not allied with this camp. Oh my god, the gems are ready to come back here. I don't know, you don't seem too much weaker apart from the bottom right one. Yeah, I like the idea of it, but I know that I would get bored and people would be pissed and migrate, which is fine. We need to cut down numbers somehow, but I don't know. I also couldn't handle the Lost Kingdom chat, but whenever someone I know says they're doing one, I understand. And they always explain the reason as if they need to, as if they're apologetic about it. Oh, stop doing rallies without me. Another gentleman said, what are we saying? 3281. Of course I could check out 3281. I'm curious to see how it's going. So you must just be in KVK1 or on the way to it. Yes, you've just started KVK1. Let's have a look. Ooh. What do you class as a dead? I've always wondered what a dead kingdom actually classes as, because I always think of it as 20 people, but I've seen 20 people kingdoms really on this game, which are there's a guy who used to come in the stream, I forget the name, who's got like a 25, 30 person kingdom, and they just do it so they all get MGE points every time. And I like the idea of it. So what are you in VVB? You're in 3281. Oh yeah, Mason, post me the migration Discord, of course. So you're top left, I presume. How you doing on tier 5 players, which is what it's all about. I presume this is the second alliance of 81. Yeah, it must be. Guess I should have just looked for the fortress. Oh, what I will say is so many alliances here. Oh, far too many alliances, mate. Your leaders in 81 haven't got it right here. What are your thoughts on this, Mason? Too many alliances, right? Tom, Mason, anyone? What do we think? Wow, that's much stronger. You know what? I respect this as well. 160 million power, 25 million kill points. Doesn't look good. Obviously, it looks like he doesn't fight, but it means he doesn't get involved in civil wars, doesn't do anything like that. Obviously, it's interesting to see after KVK how it does. Yeah, looking at this account, one can imagine this guy owns this car, that car, that car, that car, that car. Like we're looking at, he's from Montenegro, looking at 6 figures at least, I imagine, to get this power by then. You got 3 big tier, well, 1 massive tier 5 will never run out of troops. 2 big tier 5s. Ah, you're looking good here, VVP. Are you allied with anyone, or are you just doing a 1v3? Which isn't out the realms of possibility. You just got so many alliances, though. It's mad. Check your opponents. Okay, if you haven't got any opponents in the top right, you're alone. Yeah, makes sense. $30K for a little on the low side, I thought. I think I spent about 5 or 6 to just unlock infantry tier 5 and VIP 14. But the troops, the amount of the troop training things you must have done. But I might be wrong. Like, where are we? How many of these would you need? The war machine, let's say that's £350 a day. I suppose actually I'm a bit wrong, because 10 of those is £3,000, which is a lot. But it's certainly no close to 100. You probably need about 50 of these. That's definitely nowhere near the level I'm thinking. Yeah, tier 5 and KVK1, as long as you're smart with it, isn't ridiculous. I was going to say, Mason, you've got so many deads, though, that it almost doesn't correlate. 4 alliances over 1 billion is good, though. I'll be interested. VVV, please come back and let me know how you do. I love seeing the 3v1s. I was part of the 1 once, which I enjoyed. I like this message. BS keep rallying forts, or else Grington does bad advertise our kingdom. I did lol. That was a true lol. Local celebrity. Please do, Mason. We're in 2995 with what is now. Hold on, let me see this. I like the little account. Or 2 minutes 30. We can have a quick look. I had this account in 2995, and I was part of the 1v3. I was part of the one. I was traveling around Australia at the time, so I basically had like 3 windows where I could fight. Fuck all in terms of kill points, but we crushed them. I say we, they crushed them. Even the geared up thing, I always thought it was good value, having never bought it. You just get the 3 gold. You just get the 3 gold chests, don't you? The gold materials chest for the top level. So I suppose that's 9 a day if you buy it, which is a lot, but that's a lot of money, man. Yeah, how many you count? 33 million kill points. Yeah. But this is now just a big farm. Big farm that can't get to tier 5. Everything's researched up until tier 5, apart from like the level 6 attack of the troop types I don't want. So few books. Now we have VIP 12. So I'll save the gems. This is my free-to-play crystal thing, seeing how difficult it is. And you know what? It's pretty damn difficult. We're here on the crystal tree. I just wanted to do a comparison for myself to see how difficult it actually was. And yeah, I've learned it's very difficult, and if you don't buy the pop-ups, you're fucked. Assume we've done all the Bastion quests for today, so it's not like me to miss them. Yeah, there we go, done. Back onto the gems. 2.5 billion kill points by the end of KVK1. Okay, that brings an interesting question. What's the most kill point you've ever seen at the end of KVK1? I think the most I've seen is about 1.6, which I thought was mad. Nicola, I wanted to ask you this. How have you got all 6 skills unlocked? Do you just wait for the big ones, like the troop training? Because I think I've got 4 of them unlocked, and I'm not that close to the other 2. So there's 2 options. Either you're doing that or you're cheating. And if you're cheating, I'll have you. Wo sind meinen Gemmen? Ah, meinen Gemmen ist hier. Bist hier. Oh, fuck it, ist hier. Oh, cheers, Mace. That's in the main. The account hopping continues. Right, back to the main. 4 billion kill points. It was an attempt at German. Aber es war nicht so gut. Meinen Deutsch? It bleed. Mostly training on Barbs. Okay, makes sense. Oh, sent to my Discord. Yeah, okay. I can see the problem there. The problem there is I'm a fool. There's a big new thing. Ah, 3310 migration Discord. I'm trying to think if I can migrate to you with my account. Ooh. I like this Discord a lot. I like the top players, the overall stats. I imagine 2 high is who I think it is. Oh, this is sick, this. Imagine if we spent so much time on a Discord, it'd be great. Es war super. Dankeschön. Dankeschön. Ich bin glücklich. Ich bin immer glücklich. So what you get on this stream, you get pasta, champagne, barbs, gems, and an attempt to speak every language under the sun. Okay, 1v3 winner. That's really I like that you've done that straight away. Although, look at the stats you've posted. I'm almost certain you will win. So my 3259 account, because I don't know what I'm going to do after KVK. KVK1. I really want to go somewhere with more gold chests because we've become a very free to play kingdom after our whales left or sold their accounts. So preparation season, right? So you're in day. You're going to be too far back for me, aren't you? What day are you in? Day 58. So that's 60 days back. So I'd have to be a cross-season migrant, which would mean that you wouldn't want me going to that kingdom as a cross-season player. You'd want stronger cross-season players. No, I'd quite like to go there. I might stay, but I don't know. I like the idea of experiencing a few new kingdoms. Having said that, 3259 is a really friendly place. I enjoy playing there, which is the most important thing. I don't enjoy scouts. Hitom. Yes, I bought all the pop-ups. Nicola, don't worry, Nicola. They'd be only with my alternate. I doubt I have any passports. Do I? I've never. It's been great. Everyone else has had to spend loads of passports coming in. I've just been here the whole time. No passport. Started here. Well, I didn't start here. I jumped, but jumped here and I'll die here. I can't think of anything that would make me leave 3031. I like it too much. But the fresh start account, I've many things. Interesting. 60-day period, right? To be honest, the more I learn about rock migration, the more I realise that I don't understand it. Having been the king through many of them, your strategy is genius, by the way. The one about it, just accept 300 players and see which 50 get in. I'd love to join as a same season player. Because then I'd get 2 times KVK2 like waiting periods, right? I'd get the one that my kingdom had and the one that your kingdom did. If it's possible, I would love to come. Mm-hmm. So 90 days is the interesting. Yeah, this is Mason's main. I'll put it on the screen as I visit the bathroom, which I. So honestly, I think anyone VIP 18 in KVK 1, which he was, is just a bit mad. Friendly mad. Visit the bathroom, excuse me. reminds me to switch to the Ottomans. So, where's my phone? Why do I leave everything everywhere? That's enough champagne for tonight. I don't think there's anything to celebrate, really. Life is hard. Oh, Mason, the KKK. Right, that's my plan now. Unless we get some real spenders in, I can start picking up some gold chests. But you never get too many spenders coming to KVK2 from cross season because it's just old players who want to save up the passports, who want to do it all again. Ah, gem farming, gem farming. Ah. Hello, T6. Oh, lamb curry. Better than pasta and pesto for one, I would wager. All right, Thunder, I hear you've been a bed boy. Bed boy. Maybe one more glass. One more glass is good. One thing I've got going for me in life is I can handle booze. I'm quite a big guy. Booze is just easy. You were telling jokes and offending people. I didn't really get involved, but people said, Thunder's on one. Thunder's on one. I'm sticking up for you, mate. I will not forget it, Fooley. Well, like 3259 at the moment, we're all doing forts. But I'll still leave if a better option comes. How big? I think I'm quite broad shoulder. I mean, I don't know what answers that. Like, how tall are you? I'm just under 6 foot, but I'm quite broadly built. I'm a big centre back in football when I don't have a big injury. 85 kilos, maybe a bit more because I'm a fat bastard. 86, I'd say 86 kilos now. Ah, don't worry, Thunder. You know I'm always on Team Thunder. I always think rock chat, any chat, sarcasm's lost sometimes, isn't it? Oh, football. Put the football on. Man United Newcastle, not bad. Yeah, let's watch that. Went to see Newcastle at the weekend against Wolves. Good match, actually. But I don't enjoy football. I'm too nervous. I'm a big Wolves fan. We got a good draw despite our best player getting injured. But see, VAR. Fuck VAR, as the saying goes. I'm 6. I'm 6'2". I am free to play on this account, my friend T-Sex. We've got our Minamoto here for proof. I'm well stocked up on the speed. I can probably get to about 22, 23 million power. I'm just waiting patiently for the right opportunity. And gem farming every day, which helps a lot. It doesn't help with my social life. I'm supposed to go to football training today, which even if I was fit to do so, I wouldn't have done because I'm gem farming. Are you free to play T-Sex? Anthony Gordon, he's a little whelp. But the gem farming, I'll have to take a day off tomorrow when I fight in Season of Conquest. That's perfect, Nicolau. Are you a rugby player or are you just a rugby fan? I've played rugby at school. I hate it, but I don't think I have the build for it now. Well, no, I don't. I saw my one of my childhood friends was a professional rugby player called Callum Clark, played for I don't know, Northampton, Northants, whatever. And I saw him after like 20 years, and I thought I went to the gym, which I do. I thought I worked out, and I saw him. His muscles had muscles. At which point I realised muscle was never for me. All right, Derby, I'm near you. I'm from Wolverhampton, which you wouldn't think with the accent, right? Because obviously I thought I was better than my family growing up. But now I live in Birmingham, sunny Birmingham. How about yourself? Are you a Derby County supporter, Derby resident? I like Derby. Oh, nice T-Sex. How old's your account? What are you? Are you Cav, infantry, or archer? Okay, we can do some more barbs. I must say that streaming rock has introduced me to not a load of, but more Uclade players than I thought we had. To be fair, Archer does suck a little bit, but that's why I like it. I like it because I just, you know, when you have that thing like, I want to be different. I don't want to, well, Nevsky's the best commander. I don't want Nevsky. I want Boudica. You sure? Yeah, I'm quite sure. And I regret it, obviously. I like doing things a little differently. I like being only the semi-meta commanders. No, no, no. We know this is a load of fog. There we go. Don't hide that fucking fog from me, bro. That's today's South African impression, which I'm contractually obliged to do. Done. Ram for life. Wayne Rooney's Barmy Army. How do you feel not having Rooney anymore? He's doing his great job at Birmingham. What a mistake they've made. You know what? T-Sex, welcome back. I did exactly the same. I had a 2-year hiatus. And I thought, you know, I'll play Rock again for a day or two. And here I am. A year later, streaming it, making videos. Oof, I can imagine playing touch rugby after you've been doing real rugby for years would be painful. Painful in a sense of the feeling of it, not so much the pain. I was always scared of rugby as a kid because I didn't like the idea of getting hurt. I was always scared of paintball as well. I remember once going to paintball with a party when I was younger, and I pretended I'd been shot to get out of it. Like the paintball guy was like, "You don't look like you've been shot." No, I've definitely been shot. Ah. I had to be like taken to my parents who were waiting outside. Everyone knew I hadn't been shot, but in my head, I'd fooled everyone. Yeah, I suppose the Lampard would have been to when Chelsea came knocking. But I enjoyed that season. That was when you beat Leeds, wasn't it? It was a great game. That was a good Derby team. I know they have Mount, etc., but that was a very good Derby team. I don't like seeing what's happened to Derby now. England's rugby. Clash of Clans, I downloaded it once and I had like a little go on it. This is before I came back to Rock and it didn't really do it for me. I played so many mobile games for a while there. I just tried everything. No, come back. Come back. Yeah, the Irish. Well, I went to paintball for the first real time about 2 months ago, and I was still a little bit scared of being shot. And then I got shot and realized, oh, it doesn't hurt at all. It's just like, in fact, that probably hurt more than a paintball. Once you get shot once, you're like, oh, okay, I guess I can do this quite easily. It's that fear of the shot, the fear more than anything else. I was glad it happened. All right, grandson, do I know how to chain? This is me chaining. This is me chaining the best I can do. If someone could teach me how to chain better, I will be very happy. I've come to a conclusion that this is the best way I can chain. Move a bit, S. Move a bit, S. Yeah, I mean, the way things worked out for Lampard, I bet he wish he'd stayed as well. I like seeing all the Midlands, East Midlands, West Midlands. The only local team I hate is Birmingham City. I don't know why. It's painful, Wald. Painful. At least with the adult guns, you get a bit of distance. It wasn't my most heroic of moments. All right, come on, Nico, teach me how to chain. Because I watched so many YouTube videos on how to chain, and I still can't fucking do it. This is the best I can do. That even bought a modded gun, did the upgrade. Yeah, I used a couple of the guys I went with bought the upgraded gun I used, and it just very, very similar. And most of the guys were like, and I was aiming, firing. I was quite good actually. Well, I wasn't that good. I was better than running away at the first sign of any pain. Certainly can, my friend. You're in. What am I at the moment? Oh, I'm R5. I didn't realise. I thought it was R4. Like being R5, people taught you. Later. Send him home. 183 kills enough for today for him. The balls. I'll tell you the one thing I wish I'd worn. The only time it hurt was when I got shot in the knuckles when you're holding the gun. And the shot comes and hits there. That hurts quite a bit. I wish I'd bought the gloves or brought some gloves with me. Apart from that, the rest of it didn't hurt anywhere near as much as my brain told me it would. Yeah, I've yet to get hit in the bollocks with a shot, but I can imagine that would. I was running like a duck to avoid that, sort of like hiding behind everything. I basically thought I was in the army. I did T-Sec, so I rushed really early on with this account, the free-to-play one I'm logging on now, to get in a good alliance, which I suppose isn't that big a deal to you if you're coming back to the account, so all that the established alliances have been done, but I rushed, used all my speed ups as early as I could to make sure I had some early power so I looked strong, getting a good alliance, ride the crest of the gold chest for a while, got to City Hall 25, and now it's actually, no, I was always saving my gems for VIP. I suppose it took a while for the first more than gems to come, so I didn't push for ages. But I'm hoping to get VIP 12 next week. Like, tomorrow I'm going to fight on my main, so I won't be able to farm. Do a few more days farming. Today's going to be a 3k farming day. Just do a couple more like that, and we're golden. Because I think we get quite a few from the this. We get 500 from this. We'll get 2,000 for that. That's really good. Might get that. Definitely get that. So that's 3,500. I won't get that. Easily get that. Probably won't get that. I'll get that. I'll get that. I'll get that. Probably won't get that. Probably won't get that. So I'll get about 6,000 gems from that over the next few weeks. There'll probably be more of these type things to get another odd 650 here and there. And I need, how many do I need now? 20,000, probably like 17,000 when all these farmers come home. So yeah, I'll get there. I'll get there. And then I'll stop because I can't go to VIP 14. Yeah, Phantom's Tom's main. Tom, do you think your mini is stronger than my main? Because I think it probably is. What commands have you got for it? I know it's less power, but I have a feeling it will be more it'll be better in combat. been someone with 1,000,000 kill points. Just can't do it. Let's take this little break to set me farmer troops. Mm-hmm. Well, our garrison lead is here in the chat. I was hoping the rally lead will be fine because everyone can rally. Like who's this level? I mean, most people have good rallying commanders, but our massive garrison player in KVK3 hasn't done any crystal tech, so he's kind of useless for it. So we've asked this man here, who's graciously accepted, which I'm incredibly glad about. So we'll be Zeno YSSing. We can borrow from 36 a good cav garrison. I am a long way away from being an archer garrison. Well, I'm not, probably about 150 days away from being a good archer garrison. Actually, let's go and investigate. Well, Zeno YSS is the best that Tom can get at the time. I have a feeling that the whole Gorgo Constantine thing will come crashing down soon, based on nothing, based on intuition. Yeah, I don't know, Tom. You're reticent to invest in Gorgo, and I kind of agree with you. I just have a feeling that looking at that video Chisgore did, I think it's going to be I think it's stronger than they intended, and I think it'll be nerfed. Just my intuition. My garrison is still somewhere away from being done. Got good old Dido at 5541. One more MG, I'll get her close enough to gold head up. Put this equipment on her, but I haven't got a Zoog yet. Well, I have, but I haven't got him maxed. You can get to close to max, but not max. Still need 163 heads more for him to get maxed. Needs to do the Dido. Ideally, I'd run Dido, Hera. I still don't have the ring. I still don't have the horn. I don't even have the, what you call it for the horn, the blueprint. I mean, I'll get that this KVK, but I certainly don't have the materials for it. So I feel I'm a good distance away. Yeah. Tom graciously agreed to that. This is the guy who did it last time. He had the strongest garrison last time by a mile. It was massively. He's pretty much got crit equipment for everything. His name's Mehmet. Problem is, this is one of these accounts that gets sold on. No money ever gets put into it. People just buy the account and then sell it on again. Here he is. So he was doing Zeno and Flavius full imp. I think he lost. He was second in the amount of troops lost in KVK3. He lost about 3.2 million troops. But he doesn't. It's a free-to-play account now, and he doesn't. Oh, he looks like a really nice guy, actually. But he doesn't put in any money, so his crystal tech is going to be not good enough for garrison, which is a real shame. Myself, I'm too weak. My account's too young to be a real garrison player yet. Who else do we have? This guy, who is probably the strongest guy in the kingdom. I'd say he and you, Tom, probably the two strongest players. Oh no, okay, Pignas is the strongest player, but he's open field and rally. Fucking hell, I didn't know this guy had enough to push that much. Oh, is that? I didn't realise he was same season. All right, fair play. Fair play to this lad. He looks like a nice guy as well. Drop him a like. I don't know anything about his commanders. I know that... I don't know who this guy is either. I should probably know more about the people in the kingdom. Where is he? Here we go. This guy... Oh, why did I do that? I think he's probably the strongest player in the kingdom. His commanders are all everything. Everyone's max, but it's all open field. He doesn't have Justinian. He doesn't have any garrison commanders. So whilst he's the ridiculously strong open field guy, he may do it instead. Now, we've got some really strong fighters, but we'll need to rely on garrisons from 36 and from good old Tom. We'll see how it goes. I think we'll do well tomorrow. We're very active, and being active, it overcomes a slight power disparity, in my opinion. Because if really powerful players aren't online, their power means nothing. Oh, you've got Justinian Nev. Ah, oh, bugger twit. How are your Justinian Nevs? How's your equipment for it? Oh, interesting. I've yet to see a Margaret. I like the look of that. I'm gonna win. I love seeing me a crystal key. More crystal keys. Fair play to this guy. He's gone all in on the cav. Fight. I fought you yesterday. It didn't go well for me, did it, Tom? Okay, I'll fight you again. Yesterday we went 1 and 5. As in all my troops died before any of yours did. Today I'll try and set it up a little better. Right, let's see how we do today. All I want to do is kill one of your troops. If I do, I consider it a huge rip-roaring success. And Grey gets in first. Saladin is beating Boudica until Boudica's rage triggers. Boudica is being beaten by Scipio. Yeah, that Richard looks strong, doesn't it, against Nevsky? Come on, kill one person. I should have focused all on one. Oh, I might get the Scipio. Saladin, ignore, go for Scipio. Saladin, ignore her, go south. Go south. Close one. Again, like I said yesterday, I'll win some, you'll win some. You just snuck that one from me. Oh, Tiv's coming by Wald. Oh, thanks very much, Flo. Congratulations on getting 200 members. You're at 30 odd a while back. Many congratulations to you, sir. I must say, this guy is surprisingly strong for his power level, so I'm going to make sure I set up properly here. No, like this. Yeah. I don't want to do any fighting here. I'd rather just stay low so I can get the guaranteed wins tomorrow. Go on then. Crystal key. Gold. Gold me up. It's not gold, is it? Not gold at all. Okay, so no more troop training. Because I need to change to Ottomans tomorrow before I inevitably forget. Send out a missive. By contested resource points. Jesus Louisus. Oh, good stone. We always no. Almost there. Hello, Savchi. We were just talking about your account. About the 3.2 million troops you lost in the last KVK. Oh, those were good days. I enjoyed that fight. You got another... Oh, no, that was the one you sent me yesterday, wasn't it, Nico? I was going to say 2 crits in 2 days. I saw Tom got a crit today on a ring. 5th time lucky. That you deserve that, Tom. Right, that's done. All done. Lovely bit of Asti. Right, I'll finish this up and then I'll call it a night. Oh, my constant... She seems to have been attacked by someone. Yeah, he's going down. Wait, was this an enemy player? No. Okay. I will exact vengeance on him. You can rest assured that. Anyway, my friends, I'm off to the lounge. Rest for a while, then sleep. It's been a bloody pleasure. Thanks very much for joining me on this barbarian and gems thing. Hey, Parallel, sorry to miss you, mate. Savchi, we enjoyed you being here so much. Not yet. Next MGE, Max Dido, and then I can fulfill your role. Till then, we've asked Tom to do it. Pleasure, guys. Thanks very much as I take vengeance on this guy. Ciao for now.